From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning, this is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Thursday, April 24th. Our first story this morning, Governor Pillen signed an executive order yesterday to suspend all burn permits across the state following the massive Plum Creek fire in Brown County. Emergency declarations were also made aimed at providing resources to fight this fire and drought. Scorching around 7,000 acres burned, emergency managers say around 50,000 gallons of water have been dropped on the fire, which actually began as a prescribed burn by Nebraska Game and Parks. They also reassured Johnstown, the closest town to the fire, is not under any immediate threat. As of now, this statewide burn is in effect until next Wednesday. Your second story, Nebraska Senator Pete Ricketts is beginning a trio of town halls across the state. He plans to give an update of his work on Capitol Hill. We'll then take questions. At 11 o'clock this morning, Kearney will be his first stop at the Yunes Conference Center. Then tomorrow, he makes two stops. First at the Valentine Sale Barn at 10 a.m., Scott Bluff to break at the UNL Panhandle Research Extension and Education Center at 2 o'clock Mountain Time. Third story, a story all too familiar with eastern Nebraska. Americans lost more than $16 billion to online scams last year. According to the FBI's 2024 Internet Crime Report, there were nearly 860,000 reports of suspected cyber crimes. Top three were phishing scams, extortion, and personal data breaches. These losses exceeded $6.5 billion alone, and three states, California, Texas, and Florida, reported the most incidents. Fourth story, Lincoln Mayor Lyrian Gaylor Bayard will join community representatives in unveiling a new area designed for performance. Space is designed for rehearsals, recordings, performing, as well as an education space located near 14th and N Streets. We'll be following the press conference at 3 this afternoon, so stick with us for more. Wrapping things up with your final story, 1 year ago this week, an EF4 tornado destroying countless homes and buildings struck an Elkhorn on a Friday afternoon when many were at work and kids were about to end their school day. While the tornado moved through shelters that are FEMA storm rated, played a vital role that day, keeping students safe. This spring and summer, Elkhorn will make additions to the 4 schools built before the turn of the century. The goal is to have all buildings in the school district, including the central office, with a FEMA storm-rated shelter by the start of the next school year. That is your Morning Pulse for this Thursday morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.